Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel, Just My Opinion. The purpose of this channel is for me to share my experiences and my opinion on any products that I have used, purchased, in the hope that it helps you make a better informed decision. Now today, I'm sharing my opinion and experiences of the Azatom S2 Digital FM Sports Radio. This comes with a 20-hour, 1800 milliamp battery, which is quite good for a radio of this size, and it is a small radio. It says 20 hours on the box, but I will say that is going to be on the FM side of things because FM uses a lot less battery. I personally find it will run for 8 to 10 hours on a full charge. I use it for DAB all the time, and I think that is pretty good going, really, pretty good going. When you think how most phones last, how long their batteries last, and how often you have to charge those. But like I say, that is just my opinion. It comes with a digital readout display, which is black on white, which is pretty good. The display is programmable from with the backlight and the brightness. So you can have the standby brightness is different to the operating brightness. And there's two different brightnesses set for those. I tend to have the operating brightness set at medium. So it's low, medium, and high. And the standby mode is on low. Because again, using this at night, I don't want it lighting up the room and waking me or anybody else up. So that I find very useful. Another function I find very useful is the timer function, which you can go 15, 30, 45, 60 minutes, and 90 minutes. That is a very helpful function. With my previous radio, it was on or off. So if you put the radio on, you had to go all night long listening to that. And hopefully there weren't any loud noises on the radio that would wake you up. So I find that very helpful. So let's see what's in the box on this one. You initially get the radio, and on the radio there is a label which says make sure you switch off. There is a lock function on this, which is very handy. It stops you altering any of your settings inadvertently if it's in your pocket or it's led by the side of you. So the radio there, I've still got the brand new tab on this. On the top, you've got the earphone socket and the lock button there. On the side, you've got the power button. Once it's on, pressing that will go between AM and FM. Then you've got the volume buttons up and down. Sorry, I should know this. I have used this radio. On the other side, you've got the USB charge point and the channel up, channel down, channel up, and the function button to select functions. On the front, you've also got a speaker. So this is what separates this out. There are two models that the Azatom do. They do one with a speaker, and they do the A2, which has no speaker, just a earphone sockets. You also get with this one a very thin retractable aerial. I tend not to use this because I use it with speakers. Use it with earphones in. But that does, especially with DAB and AM, you do need an aerial with that. And if you're not using the earphones, which would operate as an aerial, then you've got that aerial there. Just retract that back down again. Do be careful, as it's a small radio, so it can only have a small, thin aerial in there. Also, in the box, you get earphones, a USB cable, and a reset key. Now, the reset key goes in, it does say reset just there, actually goes in the headphones phone socket, and you press it all the way down. There is a restore the factory defaults setting in the menu, which you would normally use, but if for whatever reason the radio should lock up, then you can do a reset. I've never had to do it. And until I look through this kit, it is a very, like I say, I don't use the USB cable because I've got a separate one, or the earphones because I've got the ones that I use. I've never had to use the reset. I've never had to use the restore factory defaults setting on it, but obviously it's there if you were selling it or anything like that, or there's not that much programming to do on it for you to want to do a factory reset. So that really is the S2 in a nutshell. Oh, yes, it does also, important this, it comes with, like most things, the user manual and an Azatom 3-year warranty card. You go online, the address is given there, and you register your serial number and get a 3-year warranty. Now that says to me, if somebody's offering a 3-year warranty, they've got faith in their product, and also they're prepared to back that up, which brings me on to the next part of my story. I came across Amazon. I came across Amazon years ago, like I suppose you all do. But Azatom, that's who I'm talking about now, I came across them in about 2012 when I was looking for a docking station for my iPod. And I purchased their Azatom Revolution docking station. It had 40 watts of power, full remote control, digital amplifier, and it was a lovely product. I will show a photograph of it there. I had it until my iPod, I think it was the battery went on it, and then I sold the Azatom Revolution docking station. So when I, as I said, when I got to the point where I needed a digital radio, and I use mine primarily for sleeping at night. I sometimes use an audio book. I like the timer function to set on the audio book as well. When I found doing a search, and it was on Amazon, when I found the Azatom, I thought, well, their docking station was good, so this radio must be good. It ticked a lot of boxes. The main function, because my previous Philips digital radio didn't have a timer function on it. So I thought I would give it a go. Now, I purchased that in 20, Christmas 2016, and I paid £34.99 sterling. I guess that's 46 pounds. And that operated faultlessly until early 23. So 2016, 7 years. Operated faultlessly until the battery started going on it. It started getting less and less, and ultimately it would just about run for an hour. There were no visible signs of being able to replace the battery. I checked for replacement batteries on the Azatom site because they do have replacement batteries for some of their radios, but nothing for the S2. Now, I will say at this point, it was the S1 that I purchased in 2016, and that operated faultlessly. I will do a separate video where I do a comparison of the S1 and the S2 and my opinion on the different functions and operation of that. So when I looked on to buy a replacement, the S1 was no longer available, and so I had to buy the S2. Now the S1 came in this box, and the S2 came in this box. No additional items with it, just a bigger packaging box. When I purchased the S2, that was $35.95, so roughly £1 and $47. So in that length of time to go up just £1, $1, again is very good. Again, the differences there, in my opinion, I'll explain in this other S2, S1 comparison. Now, I had the S2 for about a year, and suddenly the buttons, the registering of the buttons. So what I would do is press the function button. That would go into settings, timer settings, and then select my usually 60-minute timer setting. If you don't press the button quick enough, it will go up a menu level. And what was happening is I was pressing the button, so function, and then settings, but what I was having to do is constantly press the button, and eventually it would register and give me the settings that I wanted. But if I didn't get it to register, then it would go up a menu. So I thought, well, there's obviously a fault with this machine. I will contact Azatom. I tried ringing them, and I got no answer on the phone. It was a little bit frustrating, but I might have been impatient or just picked the wrong times of day. And I did only try twice. So I sent them an email. And this is relevant these times. I sent an email at 15:10, so 10 minutes past 3, explaining my concerns about the radio and the faults that I'd had. Within 10 minutes, I got a reply from Azatom saying, "We apologize for the inconvenience this has caused to you. And could I give details of the purchase, or the purchase details?" Which I duly responded. Now, it was 4 o'clock before I responded with the details. By 20 past 4, I got a reply from the dispatch manager saying, did I want a full refund or a replacement? So I replied saying, I really do like this radio. I've not come across anything that primarily has the timer function. Within, I think it was 4 days, I had the replacement back, which is this one. And this one is, I would say the buttons are a little bit quieter. than the previous one, but not as quiet as the S1. And so far, I've been running this one for, I think, 2 weeks, and it's working fine. And also, I got with this one another card to register for a total of 3 years warranty, which I will do. In doing all of this, somebody did buy me the Azatom sorry, I've forgotten this, but I will put it on the screen just there. This is an alternative Azatom, which I will do, give my opinion on that one. That one doesn't have an aerial or a speaker. It purely has earphones. I bought that one, and I will do give me my opinion on that one. So hopefully I've given you everything on there. If you do purchase this one, again, I've got no affiliation. This is not sponsored. It's purely just my opinion on it. And the reason I brought this one up my list to do a video on is the service that I got from Azatom. So hopefully the Azatom suits you, or hopefully you've just found this video informative and useful, in which case give us a thumbs up. I'm really grateful that you've taken the time to watch this video, and I really do hope that you found it useful. Please leave any constructive and helpful comments or questions. I want to continue to share my experience and what I have learned and experienced from the products and items that I make videos about. I want to learn more from you so that I can share more and help others who watch my videos. Thanks again, and give me a thumbs up if you liked it, ring the bell or subscribe. Thank you. Take care.